It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. Always fit and trim, 175 centimeters tall. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest of...
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfect punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the jab. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the hatcheries.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? That jab misses. The perfect counter lands. Hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now, Aslan. Well, this is the time that... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You've got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. They block the hook. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised.
Whoa, Johnny, and Manny goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your bell.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Beautiful counter shot. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And down goes Pacquiao. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped. Back into the fray here in round 5. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Just missed with that jab. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. He's been knocked. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Nice counter. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, Stacy.
1, 2,